Collectors, thrifters, and savvy shoppers, listen up. Perfectly Picked Games brings you the best board game and toy deals live every week. Join our Whatnot shows on Tuesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for limited time auctions you won't find anywhere else. First timer? Use Golden Mojo to take 10% off your first purchase. Fast deals, fun finds, and big savings on Whatnot.
Spooky chasers, hop on in the car with Golden J and take a ride down Route 66 as you explore all the haunted and abandoned places left down a road long ghosted. And you never know what hitchhiker might get picked up along the way. So buckle up as we take a haunted trip down 66.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is Golden J, and we're headed down a haunted trip down 66. Man, it's been quite the ride so far, and we still got a long way to go. And I mean a long way to go. So we are in Missouri now, and we still got to get all the way to California, peeps. So let's go. Let's roll this thing out. Hopefully right now, as this episode comes out, you guys are enjoying Camptober. Camptober, is when this episode drops, you should have had all 4 presentations. J-Dub, the Rocker Chick, myself, and Just Logan. All great stories, a lot of fun, and we love Camptober. And don't forget, all Camptober merch is now available on the website, theunitedstatesofparanormal.com. So get over there, check it out. Esteban did an amazing job putting together another great Tober logo. It's dark, it's campy. You got the little kid. He's roasting a marshmallow. You got Casper coming out of the campfire. You've got Haskins hiding behind a tree. You've got the shout out to all of the camp horror movies, Sleepaway Camp, and of course Friday the 13th with the big, I do believe Friday the 13th had those in it with the big logo on the sign as you're going in. So if you get on there and you say, Golden J, I really wanted a zip up hoodie on there, but we didn't get one put on, email me, the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com, and I will put something together just for you and get it up there so you can get it ordered. But go check it out. What you're doing is you're definitely helping me. You're definitely helping the Empire. You're definitely helping Tusop. I know that, the way things are, sometimes money's tight. But we're still trying to run a podcast here that gives you content and entertainment every week, if not twice a week. Come on. You know I'm giving it to you twice a week. That's the way you like it, right? When I give it to you twice a week. So yeah, go over to the website, order up your Camptober merch, send a little love to the United States of Paranormal, and man, you get to sport a fucking amazing piece of artwork that Esteban did, and you get to tell your friends that you listen to this podcast. And if you're local to me, maybe I'll see you around somewhere, and I'll be able to be super excited to see that you're wearing that t-shirt. But yeah, that's out. Go check it out. UnitedStatesParanormal.com. You know you want one. You know I want you to want one. You know I want you to buy one. J-Dubs is in the mail already. She's already jumped on there, ordered, and it is on the way. Super excited. Hey, don't forget, not t-shirts, koozies, pint glasses. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on there. Plus, like I said, if you want something, let me know. UnitedStatesParanormal@gmail.com. All right, guys. So we are cruising along down Route 66. I'm just hanging out, doing our thing. And we're in Missouri. And we're going to stop at the Meramec Haunted Caverns. All right, let's go check it out. So the Meramec Caverns is a collective name for a 4.6 mile cavern system in the Ozarks near Stanton, Missouri. The caverns were formed from the erosion of large limestone deposits like over millions of fucking years. You know what I'm saying? They've existed for the past 400 million years. They've been slowly forming through the deposits of limestone. In centuries past, the Native Americans used the cavern system for shelter and stuff like that. So there's some deep history there with the Native Americans. During the 18th century, the cave was used for extracting saltpeter. Saltpeter. Just an interesting name. That manufactured gunpowder, and of course in the Civil War area, the Union Army used the caves as the saltpeter plant. It's not pepper. It's not salt and pepper. It's saltpeter plant. But the plant was discovered and destroyed by the Confederate guerrillas, likely including the future infamous outlaw Jesse James. And according to local legends, Jesse and his brother and a partner in crime, Frank, used the caves as a hideout in the 1870s. However, there is scant historical evidence to support this. I mean, it's not like somebody fucking sat down and wrote it out on a piece of paper. It's like Jesse James was here, you know. One legend in particular claims that a sheriff tracking the Jameses sat in front of the cave waiting for Jesse and his gang to emerge. However, they had found another exit. Oh, there's a back way out of the cave? What do you think about that? In 1933, the extended cave system was discovered, revealing the present 4.6 mile, and was introduced to the public as a tourist attraction in 1935 by Lester B. Dill, who invented the bumper sticker as means of promoting the caverns. In 1960, the Meramec Caverns rented billboard space in the caverns, and the owners claimed this was the only underground billboard in the world. In midsummer of 1972, the caverns provided the cave setting for Tom Sawyer, a musical film which was released in theaters that following year. And in 1998, movie Deep Impact, a reference was made to the limestone caves of Missouri as a location of the Ark shelter. Well, that's interesting. I guess I didn't pick that out. Didn't think about that. I know that, what was it? 2012. If you remember that movie, they went to those different caves where they were building those arcs. And also, to be fair, the caverns have also had other Hollywood draws, which include an episode of, that's right, Lassie. Meramec Caverns is known not only for its natural beauty, but also for its haunted history. Visitors, employees have reported seeing ghostly apparitions, hearing disembodied voices, and feeling cold spots throughout the cave. And of course, one of the most popular legends involves the spirit of Jesse James. Some claim that the ghost of Jesse and his gang members still roam the caverns, protecting their hidden treasure. Does that mean their treasure is still in those caves? I mean, it's only 4.5 miles, peeps. What do you guys say? We're here. You guys want to take a long tour and see if we can find it? No? All right. Because you know it's not there. They'd have found that shit already. So there you go. That is the haunted Meramec Caves. It's a short spin on the paranormal side of that, but man, I dug, and that's pretty much what there is on it. Nobody had any Reddit stories, or there wasn't any major investigations that went on down there where they found anything. But I mean, if you're giving tours and you're hearing weird voices, it's probably haunted. One of the cool things just down the road, and I wanted to throw this in because it is Camptober. I want to talk about the Screaming Woods of Meramec State Park. Now, it's actually on Route 66, just down from the caverns, but they're not associated. The caverns are not actually in the state park. And I got just a little bit on the Screaming Woods, so I wanted to share that with you. And I thought it'd be cool. So, Meramec State Park, with its dense woods and winding trails, has its own spine-chilling lore. Campers and hikers have reported hearing unearthly screams echoing through the trees at night. Some say it's a spirit of Native American warriors, while others believe it's a banshee or a lost soul just trapped in the woods. The screams are said to grow louder the closer you get to the park's remote area, only to suddenly stop, leaving an eerie silence. Listen, if you're in the state park and you're camping and you're hiking and you start hearing this scream, y'all gonna shit your panties. I'm just saying. It's gonna happen. I know I would. Lord. Whew. So, since it was Camptober, I wanted to throw that in there. The Meramec State Park. Not a lot on it, but it's Camptober, baby. All right, let's head on down the road. We're getting out of Stanton. We're going down to Springfield, Missouri. In case you remember, I did the beginning of 2025. I did the Murd Nerds episode on the Springfield 3, which comes from Springfield, Missouri. If you go look up Murd Nerds, you want to hear that. I think it's about 6 episodes. Me and Monty J sit and talk about the story behind the, what is it? Almost 40-year-old missing disappearance of the 3 girls. Man, it's a twisted story that, I mean, there's so many suspects and, there's still no answers, and that is sad. But go check it out. It's on Murd Nerds. And, of course, you can always have fun listening to true crime, right? Come on. You love true crime. All right, so we're in Springfield. We are going to the Walnut Street Inn. It welcomes weary travelers, but its original homeowner still hangs around her former home. The Prestige bed and breakfast dates back to 1894, when Charles and Catherine McGann, and they were from Indiana, built the charming 3-story home for about $6,000. In $6,000 in 1894. Wow. And they lived there until their final breath. After their deaths, the McGann's beloved home, it changed owners like several times over the years. But the tales of the haunting didn't begin to trickle out from the home until 1987, when the home became the now popular Walnut Street Inn. Some small signs, noises when no one is around, and doors that close on their own hint that a spirit still remains in the former Springfield home. Many believe the spirit is Catherine. And some have even seen her in the Rosen room. One guest revealed that she awoke to see a woman wearing a Victorian-era dress, pull the blanket down from the bed, and sit next to her. Other reports claim that she would appear and tell them that this was her room. And yet another claim they woke up to find her standing over them while they slept. A guest staying in the carriage reported that her covers were pulled back and an unseen person sat down on the bed. When she looked back, she saw the same woman the others had reported seeing. So it sounds to me like Catherine is just hanging out there. Several guests tell of seeing the apparition, who tells them, "Get out of my room." If the guests moved towards the woman just simply vanished. Other guests have seen the woman in the mirror only to turn around and find themselves alone in the room. So Catherine's hanging out. It doesn't really say that Charles, nobody really reported that Charles was in there. So I guess it's just her. She must have had such a love for that house. I mean, her and Charles built it. You know, that was her home that she came from Indiana to Springfield, Missouri to build. So she wasn't done with it after death. She said, I am just going to hang out here. And lucky for you guys, it is a B&B. So if you want to go and stay the night and see what happens, sounds pretty simple to me. Just call them up. Tell them you're coming down. And get yourself a room at the Walnut Inn. Oh, sorry, Walnut Street Inn. All right, guys, we are going to take a little break from road tripping. We're going to go look around Springfield a little bit when we're going to get back to it again in a couple weeks. So get prepared. We're going to head on down the road and see where Route 66 takes us next. So get excited. Don't forget, once again, it's Camptober, everybody. Go check out that Camptober merch. Get in there, get it bought up. We're not going to run out. You just go get what you want. If you want something special, let me know. That's the United States of Paranormal.com. Also, go check out, the other stuff going on. Nostalgia Tug, Golden 80s, both have October Halloween stuff going on. You're not gonna miss. Just look up Golden 80s. You can get both Golden 80s and Nostalgia Tug in the same area. They're going to be listed right together, so you can go check them out. I don't know. Real Terror is doing some stuff. I'm not sure exactly what all's going over there. But you can check out Real Terror. There, Lance is going to do something Halloweeny for, because he is a Halloweeny, but he's going to do something Halloweeny for October. So go check that out. And don't forget to check out the Seasons in Hell. The Seasons in Hell Sports Network, which include the Gridiron Kings, Indiana Chiefs fans, and the Puck Yeah podcast. Congratulations to Indiana Chiefs fans on their affiliation with Roundtable Sports. They're now doing the Chiefs Roundtable podcast with them, so you can find that, I do believe, at chiefsroundtable.io. You can find it on my Facebook page. You can find it on Indiana Chiefs fans' Facebook page. You can go click on the link and it'll get you there. So go check it out. Hopefully that leads to big things for the Indiana Chiefs fan podcast. Keep your fingers crossed, peeps. All right. Keep it spooky, guys. It is the spooky season, so you guys keep it spooky, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at theunitedstatesofparanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/2sop.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at theunitedstatesofparanormal@gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.